What's up, family? Welcome to the Toe2Toe Sports Show, where we talk about everything from football to baseball to basketball to boxing. And oh yeah, can't forget about our Dawgs Gators.
You never know what you'll hear from KB and Steveo, and you'll never know who you'll see stopping by to kick it with the guys.
So make sure you check us out live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and YouTube Live. Peace.
I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.
God, every time I talk before the joint, I'm muted, boy.
But I think this is how we come in, bro. I think this is how we do it. What's going on, my boy?
Hey, man, I can't call it, man. It's a beautiful day. Shout out to I see it's a little bit clear, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see the boy, you know what I'm saying?
Well, hey, I was looking over there, boy. I got them things on the side, skit. Oh, I see it.
You know what I'm saying? Look, you know how long it took me to grow this, you know what I'm saying? All my life. I've been fighting all my life for this little strap. I ain't cut it in. Man, let me tell you, boy, facial hair do not run in my family like that. I can literally count 2, maybe 3 people on either side of my family with facial hair. It's crazy.
Hey, man, sometimes, you know, it just ain't meant to be, man. But, hey, you got it. Hey.
I got enough.
Don't go to no barber and, you know what I'm saying, he accidentally, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you mess up one side, take forever to grow that patch in. Just enough for the misses that, you know what I'm saying, to play with it. That's all.
That's all it takes. You know what I mean? My boy, what been going on?
Man, you know, nothing. Texas living, you know, almost got caught in a tornado last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
every time I see them storms come up now, I be like, okay, I see if it's over there by Houston. Let me see which way it goes. Because I know my boy KB over there on the right side. If it go left, it's cool. But yeah, man, Houston been getting it bad. New Orleans, it's that time of the year, man. And unfortunately, they talk about this is supposed to be like a record-breaking storm. The number of storms we're supposed to have already forming. So yeah, man, you gotta be safe out there in the streets.
Bro, we was in the bathroom, blankets hunkered down. Had to get the wind was crazy through my patio, furniture all over the neighborhood.
Hey.
It was, bro. It was like tornado, like down there. We were right over. They were like, "You in? Where you at? Hunker down. This is real." So thankfully, nothing messed up, man. In our area, like there was just, like some stuff, like I think people had like some damage, like to their homes. Nothing like knocked down homes, knocked cars off the road type stuff. At least in my area, there were fatalities and stuff like that. So you know, RIP to all those people and their families. But yeah, man, tornadoes, bro. I can't mess with it. But other than that, you know, beautiful. It's been nice.
That's what's up, man. ATL had a main water break. So they don't shut down. All the Meg Thee Stallion concerts have been shut down. What's going on, Auntie? How you doing? All the Meg Thee Stallion concerts have been shut down. All the major venues downtown have been shut down. Hopefully it's not working tomorrow. So when I got to go to work, because your boy worked right down there by the water break. So they sent their email saying we ain't got no real water in the building and all that. I'm not there. Not there. The HVAC system don't work. Get what? I'm not there. So that's all fun and games. Man, listen, I know everyone talk about sports, but I think the biggest thing right now for all sports heads and video game heads is this NCAA football 25 that comes out next month on the 15th. Everybody's been waiting on the gameplay. Everybody's been waiting on to see how they kind of incorporate some of the newer features that we've seen on Madden, like player abilities. We got some exclusive, not saying exclusive, but we got the actual gameplay breakdown from Kirk Herbstreit, man. We're going to play this video, let it rock, then we'll come back and talk about it. It was about 4 minutes long, so sit back, and enjoy the ride of NCAA football 25.
Hey, everyone.
No. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, everyone. Kirk Herbstreit here, and welcome to the official EA Sports College Football 25 Gameplay Deep Dive. Today's focus is on the exciting new Campus IQ gameplay feature set, which includes the new wear and tear system, player abilities, home field advantage, unique playbooks, and a host of new mechanics that deliver the explosive, fast-paced gameplay unique to college football. Let's get into it. The new wear and tear system changes how you approach every snap. Wear and tear is a progressive player health system that prioritizes strategic substitutions and diverse play calling to keep your players healthy. With wear and tear, every hit matters, but not all hits have the same impact. And a single hit, like a blow to a quarterback's throwing arm, can change everything, just like it can in real life. Every hit scales differently and will have unique effects on a player's performance as damage and fatigue add up over the course of a game. Managing wear and tear is critical to your team's success, both in a single game and over the course of a season. In EA Sports College Football 25, we're introducing both mental and physical player abilities that help separate highly skilled players from untested freshmen. In contrast to the pros, where superstar talent is generally balanced across the league, the player abilities in college were designed to showcase the overall discrepancy in player and team skill levels. Physical abilities boost attributes like breaking tackles or can provide protection from wear and tear. Mental abilities enhance intangible traits like leadership, pre-snap clarity at the line of scrimmage, and staying calm under pressure. Here you can see the stadium pulse meter is maxed out, but the visiting quarterback does not have the mental ability, headstrong, which provides resistance to distractions. The visiting quarterback here does have headstrong active, so he can see the field more clearly and will be less prone to mistakes for this play. A player can have up to 8 abilities, and they can scale in effectiveness, providing situational advantages throughout a game that ignite the dynamic and unpredictable moments that make college football so exciting. From Tiger Stadium to Happy Valley, we're pumping the sights and sounds of the most iconic and daunting home field environments right into your living room. And with home field advantage, the host team has the upper hand. As the visiting team, you'll face various degrees of home field advantages impacting confidence and composure levels, on-field performance, and more. Home field advantage will disorient players with lower composure levels more than it will for the level-headed players. Decisions like audibles and hot routes will become more difficult because these stadiums will be rocking. So it's more important than ever to keep your team in manageable down and distance situations. With 134 FBS teams to choose from in EA Sports College Football 25, the wide range of play styles is something you can't experience anywhere else. From wide splits in Oklahoma, to the triple option at Air Force, to Michigan's dominant ground game, the playbook variety makes for unique matchups every game. Fake out your rivals with new user reverse handoffs, explore the new option game, and other new trick plays. With more teams throwing the ball all over the field, College Football 25's revamped passing mechanic adds control and variation to every dropback. To expand player variation at quarterback, we focused on tuning situational throws and an array of new trajectories that will provide more passing control with a timed button press. Other new gameplay mechanics will give you more control before and after the snap. Adjust the length of your primary route with custom stems. Switch players directionally with the new switch stick for post-snap control. Master the new kicking meter and call a number of new hot routes at the line. For more on gameplay and playbooks, check out the Campus Huddle blog. Subscribe today to get the latest EA Sports College Football 25 news. To make it game day every day this season, pre-order the MVP bundle, which includes both EA Sports College Football 25 and EA.
Hey, boy.
Bro.
Whoever worked there that worked for Florida, that used to go to Florida, wanted to be a Gator, somebody in that building is a Gator. You hear me? Because golly.
Yeah, y'all got a lot of airtime. Maybe they just needed somebody easy to play against when they were doing the video.
It was all positive.
So maybe that just happened to be a coincidence. They picked the worst SEC school available to just play against. But no, a lot of things to break down in the film, man. What you like the best? What you think the best part about all the new features here? Or which one you like the best?
I like the feature where their composure matters, because I think when you have a guy like coming in freshman, you create a guy, he's 99 speed and all this stuff. Fam, if he ain't got the experience, he hasn't played in that big game, he's not going to have the same exposure as a older guy, and that gives you that don't make you want to play the older guy who may not be as quick or stuff like that to play, because of the composure in certain situations, which is real life. Like, you don't want to put freshmen in those situations. Like, we hear it all the time. I like the fact that you can change the level of the play art, so you can make a 5-yard comeback change to a 15-yard comeback. That's huge. Being able to,
I think really, the fatigue, being able to take them hits and being able to affect the game where you can knock a quarterback out because you hit him on the arm. You know what I mean? So that might make you go a little bit more for hit stick tackles. And, you know what I mean? Your running back can't keep taking punishment because he's getting beat up bad. So I think putting all that into the nuances of the game, bro, that's crazy. And that's real life, though. Like you said, that's real. Like, people get hurt. People have nagging injuries. You don't want to worsen the injury or make the injury any worse by playing them that week or something like that. So a lot of decisions to be made, and it seems like a lot of in-game substitution and in-game type chess that you're going to have to play as well, because you still got the transfer portal that they haven't even broke down and talked about yet, because if you don't play him enough, maybe he's going to transfer out.
Yeah, I actually read about that. So in a dynasty mode, you're the coach, right? So you're in control of running the team. And if your players become disgruntled, that can have them hit the portal. Like, that's in the game. Like, as far as their happiness, things like that, they're not being utilized. So you're going to you can't just come out the gate and just throw it 80 times and expect to bring in a 5-star running back or keep your running back because he wants the ball. So you have to be selective. Even if it's a team like, say, Florida, right? We're a pro-style offense. But say I'll be like, I want to run the triple option like Air Force. It's not going to work as good. Like, it'll still work, but it's not, the players aren't fit. That's not the program for that. So you can switch things and be like, I'm going to be an air raid team. Well, if your team ain't an air raid team, it's not going to be as successful as it would with that. And I like that you just can't plug and play and change stuff. So, man, I'm excited, man. I'm in 2 college leagues right now. Ready to select.
Game ain't even came out yet, KB. How the hell you in 2 leagues already?
Folks, though, before they said you only have 32 people, there was leagues that had 130. Like, it was people that was like, we're going to have a spot for every team. But you can only have 32 users, just like Madden. But you can pick whoever you want to pick. But, yeah, man, people are getting in line. The game comes out next month, so the excitement is there. People are excited, man. A lot of people's already pre-ordered the game.
Yeah, me myself too.
We've been researching, reading, watching.
Waiting on the video from Kirk Herbstreit. Then I think another video coming out from the other announcer where he's supposed to break down like the announcing and how they did the behind the scenes of the sound of the game and how they had to redo the calls and trying to make the calls come alive and seem real. So it's a lot of people that's been deeply rooted into this college football thing, and we haven't had a game since 2014. So of course people are always looking at this like, hey, even if you don't like Madden, there's so many people that don't like the Madden franchise that love the NCAA football franchise. You have so many people now that are coming back into the EA Sports world and into the college football realm because they didn't like Madden. Some people really, really did enjoy college football over the Madden game. So I'm excited. I can't wait. Like you said, I already pre-ordered, paid the little $149, $150. It is what it is. You got it. So
it is what it is.
Oh man! So yesterday, bro, watching TV. Yesterday, this kind of—I'll say it's kind of like the downtime, but this is kind of like the calmer period of time where you don't have football, you don't have basketball. Well, basketball is about to be over with. We're going to talk about the Celtics versus Mavericks coming up in a little bit. Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese yesterday was the marquee sporting event or the marquee game to watch outside of Deontay Wilder getting his ass knocked out. What do you think about the game yesterday, man, with Caitlin Clark?
Man, it was exciting. I didn't get to watch all of it, just like little bits and pieces. But man, the excitement's still there. Like it ain't worn off. The old girl from South Carolina,
Yep.
Hey, Angel Reese might have to take a back seat. I know we love to buy you Barbie for the culture, but homegirl came in and just went like she been in the game. She went what 20, 25 and 5, something like that. Like just off. This was the first game.
Yeah, that was her debut. I think she had been injured or hurt for the majority of the season, and yesterday was her debut game, and she came in and made a statement. But her and Angel Reese though together are going to be crazy.
Oh my God, because Angel Reese can stretch. Like she's a real stretch forward. Like she can shoot, she can play on the perimeter, she can handle. It just like look a little stiff. Like she ain't as smooth as like a Candace Parker was, but you can see she has like the same kind of ability, but it's just not as smooth. But Caitlin Clark, God, man, like I'm not gonna lie. When the first came to the league, I was just like, oh man, they're gonna mess with her. Like, team.
They are. They are. I mean,
but they're doing it to everybody.
Let's
That's rookie on rookie.
Okay, I mean that one will.
And Clark. I mean, that's clear all which was called. The question is, will they call it?
Now, I ain't no lip reader, but I'm pretty sure she called that lady a female dog. I'm 100% sure she said that. And then proceeded to knock her to the ground. What do you think about this treatment, man, as far as Caitlin Clark and what's going on? Because this is not, I mean, it's some other games too long. Now, she's not backing down. I love that. I love she going right back at them, getting right up, going back to the basket, making points, still getting buckets. They're not winning, and I don't think that's because of her. I think that's more because of her teammates ain't really wolf a damn. But, yeah, man, what do you think about the overall Caitlin Clark experience so far with this WNBA?
Boy, they are on her ass, boy. But like I said, I don't think it's necessarily just a her thing. I think the camera is bright on her because it's happened. Like we're watching it. Angel Reese got chokeslammed last week by her friend. Like these women are getting it across the league, man. And I think everybody, like Crystal said last week, we're just getting seeing it that how physical these women are, and seeing that this is what Diana Taurasi was talking about as far as the adjustment to the physical game. Like, yeah, you can shoot and pass, but it's physical. And I think that's the difference. I got a video from Matt Barnes where he was talking about the physical aspect of it. Let me see. Let me try to add.
You don't got it. I can play it.
Oh. But yeah, man, it's I'm not surprised by it. I'll tell you that. What you think?
No, I kind of figured it was going to happen. I don't think it's a Caitlin Clark thing either. I think any rookie is going to kind of get that kind of like rookie treatment. But I think now, like you said, she's packing out arenas. She's got the deal, the shoe deals. She's got all this stuff, but at the same time, her peers are looking at this like, hey, we've been doing this. So I think I really just think that they're just giving her a rookie treatment, bro. I don't think it's anything specific to Cailtin. I think we're seeing it more because of who it is, but I don't think it's a difference between any other rookie coming in. I mean, it's just Jordan treatment. When Jordan came in, people were beating up on him. When LeBron came in, people tried that too. I mean, not comparing her to those guys. I'm just saying when a rookie comes into a league, there's typically like a welcoming or, let me show you how we've been doing this type situation. And I think that's what it is. I think the cameras are just huge. The cameras are just bigger and the lights are brighter because of who it is. And
I also think that it's also the fact that, I mean, don't get me wrong, like she popped a lot of talk in college. Like she was one of those, like she definitely was smelling her own ish. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's going to come with it too. Like if you're a trash talker and you big and bad, are they going to see if you really big and bad?
That's true. Let's see what Matt Barnes said.
So there's a hot topic going on right now. Caitlin Clark says she got cheap shotted against the sky. I mean, throughout the season, she's been getting beat up. Hard screens, elbows, knocked down. It is what it is. She's not the first. She won't be the last. My issue and my question is, where the fuck are her teammates at? Where y'all at? Where the rest of the Indiana Fever at? I've seen a couple girls smirk when she's got knocked down, half-assed to pick her up. Like, y'all supposed to protect the asset, protect the star. And all this is the team. She's the star. You always protect your star. I was someone who protected the stars. You fuck with Kobe, CP, Blake, list goes on. It's going to be a problem because you guys are supposed to be a family. And you wonder why you sit at the bottom of the league right now is because y'all don't protect each other, man. Coach don't do shit about it. Players don't do shit about it. Y'all should be ashamed of it. But the rest of the league is going to continue to test her. And that's what they're supposed to do. It's your guys' fucking job to have her back and have each other's back. Got to do better, ladies.
Hey, man. He set up, and they showed some of the last week, like she was coming off the bench, like she's coming to sit down. And like, you know how usually you sit down and people give you a 5? They just ignore her. She got hit, came aside, like they not, I don't know what it is, man. Like it really seems like they don't mess with her.
We know what it is. Let's not, come on, bro.
Yeah.
We ain't got to speak on it because it's here and this is where we at. But we know what's going on.
Yeah.
We know why. And just being real, it's part of the reason why the WNBA probably is kind of where it is now. Again, I've lived with my wife. We've lived together for almost 15 years. We've been together almost 15 years this year, right? Never seen her turn on a WNBA game. So, like I said, again, we know what's going on. We know what it is. And I hate it. But how do you get past it? How do you get beyond it? That's one of the questions when we first started talking about Caitlin Clark going to the WNBA. Would the WNBA know how to handle this situation or would they fumble it? I mean, right now, I think they're handling it because it's so big, you don't have a choice and it's all good. But can they sustain like this? We'll see. I don't think her being on the 2-10 team is a good look. But at the same time, they picked number 1 for a reason. So you expect some of these teams to, be kind of trash. But what you gonna do with Juju next year?
Bro, Juju, she ain't coming out to her senior year. What's the point?
Yeah, you might be right.
Like as far
she's
as
probably making more money at USC right now than she probably would being the first overall pick. Well, I think Caitlin Clark was at $77,000 as the first overall pick.
Yeah,
annually.
But I also expect Juju doesn't. Of course, it's her freshman year. She don't move like she's got a gift of basketball. You know what I'm saying? And I think the environment she's in, playing in South, and she's been playing in LA her whole life. Like she's grown up there. She's played at the same school that Bronny played in. She, you know what I'm saying? She's been that girl. She's had the celebrities come to her. So I think for her, it's more of a unshaken, like, yeah, man, I know what it comes with it. You know what I'm saying? She's on the cover of magazines and stuff her as a high school senior. So Caitlin Clark really ain't nobody really get hip to her till last year when all of the stuff started happening, like as far as like the Final Four last year, the Elite Eight. That's when Caitlin Clark really bubbled up when there was the issue with her.
Not even Caitlin though, probably just like the women's sport, because I don't say the women's sports, but college basketball, women's college basketball had been on the uptick since you had UConn girls and what they did out there. But you never had the star power on a coaching level until you got like Dawn Staley. Mm-hmm. You had the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark Magic versus Bird type situation going on.
Right. That's what really
that's what really sparked it and took it off 2 years ago when everybody got interested. Like, oh wow, like look at these girls play. They're going at each other. So again, with the WNBA, it's about longevity and maintaining. How do you foster that? How do you nurture that and use it to grow your entire league? Well, I don't know if they can do that, bro.
I think something that's recently happened may help. They have a women's professional. There's a new professional women's 3-on-3 league. So the same thing kind of with the big three, they're going to do it with women, with the professional players. I forgot which player. Was it Breanna Stewart that's like spearheading it? But it's going to be like that. And I think that's going to be awesome because we get to see players get busy. Like Zaya Cook, one of my favorite female basketball players. She got handled. She reminded me of like Jamal Crawford with the handles. Like she nasty with it. But you don't get to see that in the WNBA like that because, you know what I'm saying, it's not that type of fostering environment. But when she was playing 3-on-3 in the Olympics, she was getting busy. I mean, she was going crazy. So I think that kind of street ball kind of thing where you're going to see a lot of the women like get busy, especially even women who like are not in the WNBA, like the what's her name? She was on the Las Vegas Aces, the second leading scorer in NCAA history from Syracuse.
Okay, I know you're talking about. I don't know.
She got cut from the Las Vegas Aces, and it sucks because there's not that many WNBA teams. So
True.
More women to play. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you have that aspect, seeing the same team play the same 5 teams all year, like that's not the excitement. The excitement is you get to see Caitlin Clark 2 or 3 times a year, not 6 times, 7 times. You know what I'm saying? So I think when they add more teams, like they add in the Toronto team, I think they're adding like 2 or 3 more teams. They just really need to have a women's basketball team for every
NBA team. Sell the tickets together. Just like when you're in high school, we go to the girls' game first. We go to the boys' game after that.
Right.
Why not keep that kind of a setup going and use it as I don't know. It's just me. I'm not the ones that sit up top. I don't know the money aspect of it, but I just feel like the NBA would not lose money, and the WNBA would gain more if it was structured some way like that, where you had the girls play first and then the guys team play after that. Just my opinion.
Man. I'm interested in this 3-on-3 thing to see how it goes. So I know like there's some women like ball handlers that are crazy with it. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to definitely keep tabs on that. Maybe bring our, resident expert, Crystal. Maybe she heard about it. She can come on and talk to us about it if she's heard about it. But, man, overall, Caitlin Clark, hey, keep being tough. You know what I'm saying? Play your game. I don't know what's going on in your locker room, but they need to fix it. It's crazy.
Somebody needs help. So that her teammate can't just sit back and watch her get beat up, bro. That ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? On no style. Coach got to step up and defend her and say something. I'm not sure if she has or hasn't, but it's interesting, but it's fun to watch. It's the first time we've been able to sit back and really talk about an NBA game, talk about what's going on. So it's good to get them that recognition and what's going on. Bro, the MLB, Major League Baseball, announced that they were going to now recognize the Negro League stats along with the normal MLB stats. So when you go back and look at it, and now that the MLB is recognizing these stats, some of these old records and some of these old placeholders have now been bumped down or replaced. Do you think it's a good thing for the MLB, or do you think we should leave it separate?
Hell yeah. I don't know why it's taking this long. I mean, I know why, but yeah, man, like it's crazy that it's taking this long. I mean, you have the Negro League stuff in the Hall of Fame, you know what I'm saying, in Cooperstown. Like, if they can be in the Hall of Fame, their stats should be included. I saw a video, and man, I wish I had it, when he was talking about how people were upset that the MLB is recognizing. He was like, the issue was like, oh, their players, the level of competition. And it was like, fam, like when Jackie Robinson came in, he MVP. And he started naming like as all the black Satchel Paige, MVP, Josh Gibson. Like when they started coming in the league every year for like 9 to 10 years, there was a black player that was a MVP. So clearly they're up to par as far as that. But I love it, man. Josh Gibson, if you don't know, he played for the Monarchs.
I'm very conversant in this baseball thing. So I talked to when they made the announcement on ESPN and everybody came out. I think it was maybe last Tuesday or Wednesday morning. There were around lunchtime. I actually went to like a little pub restaurant. Older black guy in there, bartender, and I'm looking at the thing and I'm watching it. And I said, dang, they finally, decided to recognize it. And he was like, man, F that. They should have kept it separate. So now I kind of got what he was thinking because he was like, bro, like you said, those stats have always been there. You've used the stuff in the Hall of Fame, like you said, to boost the Hall of Fame and bolster the Hall of Fame. Why is this all of a sudden now you just want to do this? Why wasn't this done, back in the day? So I kind of understood it, and I understood where he was coming from. But at the same time, you still want to get these players the recognition and get this stuff, recognized and put out there for the generations coming. So I kind of get both sides of the argument. Some people say you should leave it separate, give them their own Hall of Fame, put the Negro League in its own type of Cailtin type setup, historic museum. But I think you have to compare these stats to the greats of the MLB of the, the old era. So I like it, man. I don't have a problem with it. I've studied Negro League stats and Negro League sports. Like Satchel Paige was always my favorite player. You've seen it referenced in a lot of movies. So it is time that you definitely recognize it. But I mean, like you said, why now, or why does it take so long? You know what I mean? So,
but I mean, and again, like I get why some people are like, keep it separate, keep it pure, or whatever. In a sense, because there's some black people that's like, yo, no, keep it separate.
Yeah.
But I think that on a totality level, there's going to be people who go into Cooperstown, you know what I'm saying, and see things, and you're gonna see Josh Gibson bat. You're gonna see Jackie Robinson glove, but you're gonna still see Ty Cobb as the number one player. It's like, no, you need to see that Josh Gibson actually has knocked Ty Cobb down, and he was slugging percentage and batting average. He has the highest one. So now the best player technically to ever play the game is Josh Gibson, statistically. And he knocked down Babe Ruth with the OPS, you know what I'm saying, and slugging percent. So he's the best batter, the best hitter to ever play the game. That's big. That needs to be in big, broad lights everywhere. Like there's growing up, I knew about Negro League styles. I played baseball. My grandfather was super big Negro League. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, but there's a lot of kids who just don't know who Josh Gibson is. There's a lot of kids who don't know who Satchel Paige is. And I think it would be a disservice to keep them separate and have to fish for it versus it being blown up everywhere and being like, see what this is. You need to know who more than Jackie Robinson. Shout out to Jackie Robinson, but there's way more guys who deserve that same level of attention who had it, if not worse, than Jackie Robinson had it. Like there's some stories. Like the guy who came in the league after Jackie Robinson, he had it way worse than Jackie Robinson had it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of just history that needs to be seen and blasted over. And like I say, man, I love it. Shout out to Josh Gibson, the greatest player to ever play the game.
Yeah, I think you gotta, like you said, put it up in Cailtin, man. I keep saying Cailtin, Cooperstown. Sorry, put it up in Cooperstown with the rest of it, so it does something for the generations coming up. What we always talk about now that's big everywhere with representation, right?
Yeah,
you want to have representation, and like you said, knowing now that the greatest hitter of all time is not Babe Ruth or not Ty Cobb, is Josh Gibson.
Right.
That's going to matter when it comes up for generations. So people who get to go up to Cooperstown and see that. And you never know what influence stuff has on people as well, man. You never know. Growing up, how that might change a kid's aspect on what he want to do with his life or who he wants to be or how, it may trigger something good within the older person who lived in that time and had to deal with some of the stuff that they had to deal with. And they think back to Josh Gibson being one of their heroes, and now he's being put in light. So it has different meaning, and it resonates different for different people. So I get it. I understand why doing it. And like you said, too, I understand the other side, because that dude I talked to in the bar, he was a black guy. He was not with it. He was like, why they want to do it now? No, leave it separate. And again, I get that aspect, too. I can understand that, the purity of it, like you said, leave it alone. You didn't want us then. Why want us now? Yeah. I understand all the aspects of that, too. But I think that representation subsedes that. And, having that is more of a positive than it ever would be a negative. So, I'm with you. Put it in, let it go. Let's see where it goes. I applaud the MLB for finally doing it. True, I play the MLB show, and I do play with the Negro League teams.
Yeah, you saying I played the story mode where you learn. I learned more about player. I was like, oh wow, like there was a female that played in the major leagues. Had no idea.
Yep.
I was like, oh wow. So yeah, man, it's I like it.
I do too, man. Oh man. I know we'll spend a few minutes on this topic. Celtics versus Mavericks. Now this series has a lot of stories to it. And I think I found a video to kind of explain some of the bigger storylines, but we'll roll the tape, man. Then we'll give our predictions on what we think with the Celtics versus Mavericks.
Te están buscando. Ya no me dedico a eso. Pues las personas que creen que sí vienen hacia acá y no planean capturarte con vida. Capitán, aunque hay muchas personas que lo creen un héroe, hay otras que prefieren el término vigilante. Ha operado con poder ilimitado y sin supervisión. Es algo que el mundo ya no va a tolerar.
Sé que Bucky es muy importante para ti. No te involucres, por favor. Solo empeorarás todo.
Tratarán de arrestar. Esta vez habrá consecuencias.
Capitán, está muy a la defensiva.
Es que fue un largo día.
Si no aceptamos limitaciones, no somos mejores que los malos.
No es así como yo lo veo.
A veces quiero romperte tus perfectos dientes.
¿Quieres resolver esto a golpes?
¿Qué hacemos? Hay que pelear. Lo siento, Tony. Sabes que no haría esto si no tuviera otra opción. Pero es mi amigo.
Now, if somebody want to translate all that, cool. But man, we said the same thing. Yeah. Why is this Spanish? I have no idea. I thought when I watched it, I heard English, but I guess I didn't watch the whole video. But anyway, the storylines, bro. We say the same thing, Triple G. I didn't know it was in Spanish. My fault, guys. I'm not going to start speaking Spanish. We are, unfortunately, you can hit the audio button and it might translate us, but I can barely speak good English, so I know damn well I ain't about to try to speak Spanish. So, yeah, I don't know why it's in Spanish, but anywho, the storyline. Man, bro, I was close today, bro. I was not expecting that, man. No, I was not. That changed the game, right?
Shout out to Steve. You got that one.
Yeah, that was on me. I'll take that one. That was on me. I did that. I love the video, but the Spanish part, I wasn't expecting it, bro. Oh, man. KB, man, a lot of storyline, man. Porzingis and your boy Luka are like best friends, both from the same place. Played together in Dallas. It didn't really work out. Now Porzingis with the C's, with the Celtics. You got Kyrie. Kyrie was in Boston. Kyrie played with the Celtics. Teammates with all these guys. When he left with the Brooklyn, oh, man, the Celtics fans were giving him hell. The teammates were giving him hell. So many stories. Luka's first finals. You know what I mean? Is Luka going to be who he's going to be? The light's going to be too big for Luka. Jason Tatum, if you lose another one, what does that do to your legacy? What does that do for you, Tatum, in this whole situation? Yeah, Marcus Smart definitely probably in his feelings, I'm sure. But bro, what's the most intriguing storyline for you? We'll get into the game and what we think gonna happen game-wise. What's the most intriguing storyline that you're looking for in this?
A mature Kyrie, a seemingly mature, Jedi Kyrie going back into Boston for a series clinching game. I mean, I wouldn't wish my worst enemies to be black in Boston. But to be theirs and potentially winning a game, like Kyrie has been on a mean Zen move. His lifestyle, how he's been, that's about to get put to the test. Like the things that's going to be said in that arena to him, how he going to be treated when he's in town, his family in the stand. Like there might be a baby, y'all can't come to these games. Like family, I don't want y'all even in the arena. Like you can be in a box maybe, but like I don't even want you in the environment. It's gonna be bad, bro. So that's what I'm gonna be watching. Kyrie against the Celtics in the finals.
Yeah, I think for me, I want to see Tatum versus Luka. Like this to me, this is more. It costs. This is more on Tatum than it is Luka at this point because Tatum we've seen here before. There's questions about Tatum being able to really do this. Is he really a superstar or is he just an all-star? I think all that comes to head this series because if you are the Celtics and you lose, you have two $300 million players on your team. And they've yet to be able to bring you a championship. How many times do you keep retrying the same thing and expecting a different result? That's the definition of insanity, I believe, at that point. So it's a lot of intriguing storylines to me with that. I look at the head coaches and just start there. If you look at Jason Kidd versus what's the dude's name? I can't think of his name, but y'all know who the Celtics head coach is. The dude who replaced the one who cheated on Neil Long. Yeah, him. Anyways, so if you look at the coaches, I'm definitely gonna go with Jay Kidd as being the better coach, in my opinion. And coaching matters. You look at Celtics, they need to break them up. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm basically saying. You have that kind of pressure on you from a team and an organization and a fan base, though they're paying you guys $300 million. You can't go out and lose this, right? I think the coach on the hot seat too. How many times can you come in here, coach, and lose these type of games or lose these situations? You know what I mean? Will they go out and get a big name coach and bring him in to try to right the ship?
I think with it being a newer coach, like you kind of get that, you know what I'm saying, to bring him back type thing. But man, I think it means more it matters more for Boston in the sense of the grand scheme of things. I think if Dallas goes and loses in 6, like you be like, all right, Luka, maybe y'all need that one big man, or depending how they lose, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might have just need that one little piece. The Celtics, you got the vet, you got Horford, I believe still.
You got White, you got the shooter, you got White.
Your shooters, you got your superstars, you got your defensive guru,
you got Holiday. Yeah.
Like you have everything that a team would ask for there to be a championship run. And especially if Tatum doesn't perform, like if we ain't getting 20, 27-7, 27-5, like he got to be playing like on that like LeBron level type numbers when he plays. Like I need that 25, 8, and 8 on a consistent night. Same thing with Brown. I need that same 25, 30, 4 and 7. Like I need y'all to play to that caliber because I don't expect Luka to have to stop Tatum or Brown defensively, but he gonna get his buckets. And if they can't stop Luka, and I don't think there's nobody on the Celtics who can stop Kyrie. So it's just
well, that's what Drew Holiday's supposed to be for, right?
I ain't seen nobody that can stop Kyrie.
That's why you bring Drew Holiday to the Celtics, because you want him to be able to stop the best guard on the other team. Is he going to be able to stop Luka? Hell no. But you're supposed to have Tatum or Brown for that. The matchup favors the Celtics to win.
Yes.
But the players, and like you said, the Zen that Kyrie's on, this Luka's unstoppable at this moment. The role players on the Mavericks are making all the plays they're supposed to make at the time they need to make them. Timely baskets, timely buckets. I just feel like the Mavericks got the momentum. But again, the Celtics should have the better team and have a better matchup on paper. So
absolutely.
I don't know. I think that if we asking the question of who is the pressure on the most, who would you say it is? Who has the most pressure on this? The specific player.
Tatum, because Tatum has been pushed to be the guy. Like Jaylen Brown's always been the sidekick. It's always been if they're going to send anybody, they're going to send Brown. Oh, Brown's the one, the trade piece that you can send. He's always been the one that's the most disrespected, but honestly, he's probably been the most consistent. Tatum has been pushed to be the face. They try to make damn near the face of the league for a little while. Like, they're giving it to him. And if he don't, like you said, if he don't perform in this environment, bro, like, you got to sit down. Like, I think they're lucky they're playing against, like, the Mavs instead of the Wolves. I think if they was playing the Wolves, it might be a different story. Anthony Edwards might be going. He might have been going crazy.
Yeah, I don't see Jaylen Brown stopping Anthony Edwards. Only thing I would say to counter that and to play a devil's advocate, the Celtics have so many ways of attacking you. You get tired playing defense because it never seems like them jokers miss. And if they do miss, they get the offensive rebound. And if they get the offensive rebound, they're not missing twice. So the Celtics, I feel like, make you play so hard defensively because all of their team can score. That's what you worry about with playing the Ant-Man, or that's what you worried about with playing a team like a one-person team. You know what I mean? Well, I didn't say Ant-Man is one person, but Cat wouldn't do what he was supposed to do. And Rudy Gobert couldn't stop nobody. So I'm just saying, I look at the Celtics as a team that's, again, this is a better matchup for. But I think Dallas, man, I don't know. Something just telling me, goddamn, Dallas is 7. I don't know why. I do feel like Dallas is 7 or Dallas is 6.
I got Dallas winning in 7, because they're the hometown at this point. I want to go to the parade.
Hey, listen, championship parade, bro. Nothing like it. Now, it's not gonna be your team, so you're not gonna have like.
It is my team.
The damn Mavericks ain't your team. You've been a LeBron fan all year long. So
and LeBron, and I've been a LeBron fan. I ain't got no basketball jerseys with players on there. I'm about to get me a Luka jersey. You know what I'm saying? He re-signed that contract. I'm staying.
Listen, like I said, you ain't had no. You in a Mavs jersey. Listen. Hey, is that a Tebow jersey he got on? Why y'all whole fan base looking like? That's all I want to know.
You need that type of fan. That's the guy that's gonna bite Kirby ankles if you go down. That's the guy you need.
He gonna bite his own damn ankles if he goes.
Hey, that's the guy you need. That's gonna be like, that's gonna go in there and be like, look, just go in there and just do it. And they be like, okay, yeah,
hey,
you need that guy. I love all Gators, baby.
Whoever put that out there, hey, listen, I seen Gator Drew. Shout out to Gator Drew, man. Shout out to what they going on. What y'all boy got going on too, man.
Yeah, man.
I saw Gator Drew say, why you got to be our damn fan base? Why you got to have a Gator jersey? Hey, bro, I saw that. That's old boy.
There's probably a dog put him in a jersey to go out and do it. That's the type of stuff that be going on. That ain't a Tebow jersey. That's a Ja'Cory. That's somebody else wore 15.
Nah, bro, that was Tebow. He had a Tebow jersey. It was a throwback. That was the Tebow era. No,
hold on. Where are you pointing at? I don't trust nobody that's pointing at something and I can't see what they pointing at. I don't trust nothing they talking about. I don't trust nothing they say. Where you pointing at? Trying to be cool. I don't believe
it. Hey, man. Listen, man. Oh, man. All right, so we got a few more minutes, man. We're going to get up out of here. Oh, man. Last thing I know coming up, man, last night I was thought I was going to watch Deontay Wilder come out and really just reestablish himself as one of the, top heavyweights. But instead, I cut on the boxing match, and the first thing I kind of see, I turned it on right when he was getting popped. When somebody hits you and you turn around and reach for somebody that ain't there, I know you hurt. I think it's time to give it up, bro. Take it or leave it, bro. Is Deontay Wilder? Oh, let me hit the take it or leave it. Oh, this is fitting. Take it or leave it too, right?
I got you. Hold on.
It's time for Take It or Leave It with KB and Steveo.
Are you not entertained?
One more time, man. One more time. Bro, listen. That hit you and you turn around. You did a 360.
Fam, I'm not a boxer, right? I ain't took a boxing class. I ain't saying I fought my whole life, but I've had a few squabbles. I know enough to know you don't turn your back to anybody you fighting in any environment, especially after you hit. If anything, you better go down, you better cover up, you better sink back.
Bro got hit, turn around and get the strap. He got hit again.
He ready to shoot up the spot. Yeah, man, Deontay Wilder, man. I don't know. I think his career, like when you look at it, him coming up was just always the knockout guy.
That's it.
And he didn't have to be the boxer guy.
Yep.
And I think people who are the knockout artists, while that's cool and entertaining to watch, it don't work against somebody with your same power that can box. And we saw that against the Gypsy King when he was just getting outboxed and outschooled. And even the Gypsy King just lost a week or two ago.
Yep.
He lost all his belts.
Yep.
So
to somebody who outboxed him. Nobody trying to go in there and just knock him out, knock his head off. And I think that's what Wilder, like you said, man, you're a knockout artist. That's fine if you can do it while boxing. But if you're just loading up for that one shot, and if they know they can take that one shot away and you have nothing else, you're gonna get more fights that start ending like this. Once people were hip to that versus the Gypsy King, like all I gotta do is box this dude. I ain't gotta really hit him hard. I ain't gotta hit him that much. I just don't get hit with that one shot he got and box him for 8 rounds. I'm gonna knock him out 9 through 12. He out on his feet because he's tired as hell. All he's been trying to do is hit me with this one punch, and he ain't hit it yet. And he's getting frustrated. He can't box.
I don't understand. Like, I don't understand when it comes to box, like professional athletes, right? When I played sports, I took it serious for the most part, but I never wanted to look stupid. So I would try to get as in good a shape as possible. I would try to practice so you just don't look freaking stupid. Professional athletes who just don't take, when you're pro and it seems like you don't take it even remotely serious, it looks crazy. There's no reason that Deontay Wilder shouldn't be in shape enough to last 12 rounds throughout the whole time. There's no reason. You fight once a year, maybe twice a year. Fam, you should be able to last a 12-round fight and not be winded and gassed by round 8, like you said. That's crazy to me.
And then I think too, man, he got caught up in the show. Going against Tyson Fury, I think kind of exposed that he got the payday he always looked for, right? Got that payday, and it was a 3-fight deal. I don't think he should have fought Fury after that first fight. After that first time Fury put them paws on him and put him down, I don't think you should have came back. And I definitely don't think you should have came back with the same strategy. Okay, cool. You lose again. Then you go and you change coaches. You change coaches and go out there and look even worse. So I don't know, man. I think it's just over with. I think he lost his confidence once Tyson Fury put him down. And I think once that loss to Fury happened, the second time, it was kind of like, that's it. And I've tasted this defeat again, and I'm okay with it. I know how it tastes again. Now I'm just going to try to run my bag up. And I think this was his last fight. Or maybe he goes now and fights the up-and-coming. He's not a Wilder. This dude can box. This dude called Jared Anderson called himself Big Baby. He's the next up-and-coming American heavyweight who's supposed to be like that. Everybody's questioning him. Is he ready yet? Is he ready yet? Is he ready for a big
I know what you're talking about.
I think now you can put him in there with Wilder. If Wilder wants one more payday, I think that'll be the fight to get him. But I think Wilder may get hurt versus that kid. Like hurt. So is that something we really want to see?
Bro, like
I think this should be the last of Wilder, in my opinion, but I don't think
I mean, them checks different though. Like people get beat up for free every day.
Right. Hey,
you make 20, 10, well, probably like 5, 10 million on the fight.
Yeah, that might be worth an ass whooping. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It might be. Let me get knocked out for 5 million. I might get up and be like, let's do it again.
Hey, if he want to do it, I'm here. You know, that's how it sounds after the fight. If he want to do it, I'm with it. Now, your boy Earl Spence didn't want no more Bud Crawford, even for the big check. Earl Spence was like, I'm good. I took that ass whooping, and some ass whoopings ain't worth the money. And he probably
but that makes you appreciate a guy like a Floyd, right? Where a lot of people say, oh, he picked who he fought, blah, blah, blah. I think he treated every fight like it was his legacy, like the way he trained, the way he got prepared, how he handled them in the ring. And when you see a guy like that coming up, watching a boxer like that, or watching a Mike Tyson prepare, fam, Wilder, you tripping. Like, I think,
again, and you got to evolve yourself as a boxer. You got to evolve your game. Just like in any sport, you got to evolve. I just never seen Wilder outside of that one right-hand shot.
I mean,
you know what I mean? He never gave me anything else to really like,
sound bites.
Brother started boxing. Brother started boxing for real. Bro really, you know what I'm saying? Moving, do. When he changed coaches, I was excited. I thought it might work because in boxing, coaching matters too. Like your corner matters in boxing. It's huge. You know what I mean? You being able to take away stuff from other boxers, or you being able to counter what another boxer is trying to take away of your specialty. If Wilder would have developed something else outside of a right hand, he probably would have been good. But if I know that you just gonna hit me with that one punch, I just avoid the one damn punch. And that was the frustrating thing about Wilder to me, man. He just never developed into a boxer.
So going out talking about boxing in the show, Mike Tyson fight has been canceled because he had an ulcer flare up and he can't train and he in the wheelchair, and I'm like, this don't need to happen.
So I'm a type, bro. Listen, when it comes to boxing, and I feel like that's what you do. I want to see it. That's me. Steve wants to see it. Steve wants to see you go out on your shield. If that's what you so choose to do, don't stop the fight too early. No, ref, get out the way. Let that man take his ass whooping like he signed up for. I'm that type. But when it comes to like being old and getting whooped, I don't want to see that. I don't really want to see Mike Tyson out there getting knocked out, bro. I don't want to see Roy Jones Jr. in the ring no more getting knocked out. Like all those guys, you reach a certain age, whoever is commissioning these fights needs to be jailed because it's criminal at this point to even put Mike Tyson in the ring. It's criminal at this point to even let Roy Jones Jr. step back in the ring again. Like, who is allowing these people clearly don't have nobody in their family that care about them. Because there's no way I'm going to let my father, uncle, brother, dad, anybody get back in the ring at that age and be subject to that type of punishment, bro. It's just not right. The man is already, like you said, I see my opponent in a wheelchair. I don't even want to fight no more.
Fam, like, there's no pride taking a knocking down a Mike Tyson at this point. Like, while the videos of him training are amazing and they're cool, these are blips of him training. Like, I don't want to see, like, I can understand it feels just like a little exhibition, but this is like a real, they're really counting this as a regulated fight. Like, this going on his record. Like, fam, like, nah, bro. I don't even like seeing Floyd fight dudes in China for 500 mil for, like, nah, bro. Like, I mean, but again, that check different. I ain't never been in that environment. I ain't never had to turn down $10 million,
$5 million for a fight. I get it. I get it. But again, man, the last time we seen Tyson in the ring, it wasn't good. I don't think the next time we see Tyson in the ring is gonna be good. So, but we're gonna watch.
Tall boy can fight.
No, I think that's what people really be like sleeping on. Like,
he can fight.
Bro can fight. Like, bro got hands. When he knocked out Tyron Woodley, now whether it was staged or not, I don't care. It takes a different type of power to knock a man clean off his feet and make him fall. So when he hit him with that punch, staged or not, and that sweat beamed off his head, I said, "Oh yeah, that boy
was square." Even when he knocked out Francis, the UFC. Hey man, hey, he boxed. Like, sure, was he a troll at a time, and he was doing it for attention in the beginning? Sure, when he first started and we started fighting YouTube guys, sure, but he is taking it serious. He is for real. He will hurt Mike Tyson if anybody can get hurt. Yeah. And a 50-something-year-old Mike Tyson against a 28 Logan Paul or whatever old he is, fam, y'all stop playing with these boys.
Have you ever seen a lion attack a chihuahua? Hey, it ain't gonna be pretty. I don't expect nothing pretty to come out of it. But hey, it's boxing, and you can't play boxing. I will always tell people that. You can play a lot of sports. We can play football, we can play basketball, we can play baseball. You can't play boxing. Somebody's going to get hit, and somebody's going to have to go down.
You're gonna get hit.
That's it, man. Oh, man. So, I think we covered everything, man. I don't have nothing else. What you got going on for today, my boy?
Nathaniel. I'm practicing for Father's Day. Some of you know how this couch feel. No, man, just gonna chill out with the fam, man. We had them watching Scary. My parents think I love it. We had them watching The Conjuring last night.
That what you did to the kids?
Huh?
You did that to the kids?
Yeah, man. We want to watch The Conjuring, and I ain't want to watch no kiddie stuff. So we had them watching a scary movie. It was hilarious.
So you picked one of the scariest movies for them to watch.
Yeah, man. The Conjuring, I think it's the scariest movie I've ever seen.
It is one of. It's up there.
It's hard for me to think of something else.
Top rated scary movies of all time. I think for me, man, when I was little, that damn Nightmare on Elm Street might have been one of the ones up there for me. Just because Freddy Krueger in your dream, you don't want to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Tales from the Hood got me when I was a kid.
Yeah, I'll tell.
Because my grandma had one of them dolls in her house. Now I'm a little black kid, so I don't know why I was scared of the doll. When you think about it, like we're on the same team, but still, it creeped me out. Creep me the hell out. But as an adult, The Conjuring, that one had me like, all right.
That one too, man. I used to not really freak you out, but I used to love them Paranormal Activities. Used to watch them. Yeah, man. We might come up with a list, man. You know it's gonna be down season. We are we're gonna start. I was gonna do it this week. We'll start next week. We're going into our positions, position by position, as far as the NFL teams go, man. Like your top 5 quarterbacks going into 2024. Now, we ain't talking about all time. We ain't talking about last year. Your top 5 quarterbacks going into this season. And I think that's the stuff we'll start with. We'll start with quarterback, wide receiver, then we'll flip to defense. We'll go offense, defense, and then flip back and forth. So get your list together, KB. We're going to have a toe-to-toe tournament. It is coming. We're going to have the toe-to-toe tournament where we're going to do it on Twitch. Me and KB are going to actually do the commentary of the game while the people play. And I'm going to do commentary for our own games while we playing too. So we are in the tournament. I'm going to give it to y'all.
Too.
So hopefully it'll be KB versus Steveo in the finals. That's how it should be. But, you know.
All I gotta do is stop that trap. That's fine.
Got to see if KB can hold up his end of the bargain, man. Last time we played Madden, I think I was stopping KB.
Yeah, man. He got that trap. That trap was just, it's one of them things. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I run the same 7 plays. A lot of people say I cheat, but I'm like Coach Boone on goddamn Remember the Titans. Got 7 plays.
Play over and over. I might watch Remember the Titans today. But no,
hey man, listen, that's one of the best football movies ever. I seen Any Given Sunday was on TV like a week ago, man. I sat and watched it, bro. No,
JV, our coach had us watch Remember the Titans before every game. They'll give us our pizza. We go in a wrestling mat room.
I watch it before every game. KB, now explain that logic.
I don't know. I just be like, he just wanted to watch us a football togetherness movie, I guess, to relax before the game for a warm-up.
Where you were living at?
Huh?
Where were you living when you were
in Virginia Beach, Lansdowne?
Oh, that's why. Y'all up there where the racism was at in Virginia.
Yeah, my little brother went to the school.
For real?
Williams, yeah, his senior year.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, the dude still worked there. What's the guy name? Petey. The cornerback that got, he still worked. I don't know if he's still alive now, but when my brother was there, he was still there. TC Williams and the old school was still up.
Right, give me some Friday Night Lights. That one's another boy. Look, Booby Miles. Ooh.
Booby Miles, man, still out there. That's like an hour from me, like an hour 30.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you out down there in Texas. Is that right? Well, shit, man, take us out, KB.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Don't worry, Trip. We're gonna get you the names and all that stuff before it come out. We got you.
Can I put them down here? Hold on.
Yeah.
KB, what you gotta type your own
mine. Oh, I can't type in. Hold on. I'll Trip. I'll just send it to you in the chat. But yeah, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all share. If you rewatch the show, make sure you put rewatch #replay. We'll rerun the episode.
Oh, shit, that's wrong,
to see it. Make sure anything you missed. Again, appreciate the support that everyone's giving, the followers, the lookers, the watchers.
Oh yeah, man, we appreciate that.
Non-tweet deleters. Yeah, all that. We out.
Peace.
You know what I mean? I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.